What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to some Iron 4 Korea edition. We're loving it. We're loving it a lot. I was like away for like a couple of days, and I've just been like, I came back and I've just been itching to get back on this particular servers. The lowest of the low. Today, we're showcasing an Iron 4. Let me double check. 27 LP player who has their second most played champion. Well, I mean, their first most played champion is AP Malphite support, but their second most played champion is AP Ashe support. Now, this is nuts. I have no idea why. I honestly, I get it, but at the same time, I have no idea how it's going to go, how they're going to play the lane, or how it's going to work. Obviously, I know pressing W is a big part of that, but at the same time, I have no idea. But like, regardless of that, I had a look at the team lineup, and I was like a bit like, okay, this game seems a bit wacky. For instance, we got level 1 Rek'Sai top duking it out with Darius. In the jungle, we got Master Yi versus Sion jungle, which is very nice to see. Morgana mid, not a completely uncommon pick, but a little bit strange as well. You don't see that every day. Versus the Megamind himself, which actually seemed to be like, wait, what the hell happened, bro? Wait, what was he doing? Was he dancing? What happened here? Hold on. What are you planning, Mr. Megamind? Okay, gets hit with a dart binding. He's just basically auto-attacking the Morgana. Q comes out. I don't know if he's forced to flash here. I don't think he... Ooh. That probably could have been a kill if Master Yi actually like went for it. That's quite solid discipline for him to not flash that, because I would be very... I probably would die to it, actually. I'd probably just let him kill me. And as well as that, sorry, yeah, Master Yi versus Sion jungle. As well as that, we have Smolder Caitlyn bot lane. So Caitlyn support versus Senna Ashe support, and as we all know, I've already said it's an AP Ashe. So this is a game that is just it's gonna make no sense, but we love that, don't we? Anyway, so if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more Iron Spectates, especially if you want to see Iron Spectates coming straight out of Korea, fresh hot off the presses, courtesy of my insane man. Like the video. Like, I love the support that you've been giving me. Give me any suggestions and any champions you particularly maybe want to see. I'll do my best to try and hunt them down. I'll be going through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages of different Iron 4 players in this region. Try to see what I can find and try and, you know, satisfy the subscriber base. And also check out shopsycho.com if you're looking to pick up something. This is the oversized ball tee. Very comfortable, it's sized up, so if you're maybe like a larger lad like myself, got a bit of a pot belly from too many beers, it'll cover that nicely. Black is of course slim in color, looks great. But yeah, I want to see how this goes, man. Like, it's I get it in theory, to be clear. Like, it's like a pick that's like as old as time. It's usually like the Earth pick, to be clear though. I mean, what is Rek'Sai doing, man? This is such a bad spot to be in. Level 2 on the Darius as well. This is probably gonna be first blood if I'm honest. Oh no, Darius, you've been it, bro. What are you doing? Don't be flashing for that. And don't you go back in. Got 40 HP. I mean, honestly, like the Rek'Sai at least knows there's not going to be a flash Q in her future. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, this build is like usually Earth exclusive, because your arrows do very solid damage. Like the AP scaling on the arrow is like, how much is that? Sorry, let me just double check. 120% AP ratio. So it's really not too shabby. That being said, there's like a reason that it's kind of been like it's been compartmented into an Earth only build, because like you kind of, that's the only damage that's really going to be coming out of you. But still, this player wants to make it work. I mean, like, Malignance could be nice. Get that extra ultimate haste so at least you can work towards your Earth dream in a normal game. Who knows, man? We'll see what happens. That being said, though, like, even Caitlyn is a bit of a strange one. I mean, I don't really know what she's planning on going. She could be going, like, lethality or something like that, just so that she can press R. I guess that lethality is, like, generally a little bit cheaper. Oh, hold on a minute. Have they been this fight? I don't think they're going to be able to catch him, man. Morgana's not really paying any attention. They're running it into him. Darius actually turns back around, and we have Sion looping round. We have no flash on Rek'Sai. Oh, but she manages to stop the Q. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Unless she has Burrow up, it's not going to happen. It's going to be first blood coming out onto the Sion. Darius is moving it back straight into top lane. But now Sion and Master Yi are fighting out again. Darius just looped all the way around. He's walked all the way around Baron Pit. Q comes out, knockup does hit. He's going to be meditating, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, because all the while that's happening, he's stacking up those hemorrhage stacks. I mean, Morgana's here to help, but I mean, that's a solidly chunking Q coming out. Meanwhile, Rek'Sai is TP'd back to top lane, and now she's back in the fight. I mean, Ryze is here. I mean, realistically, this isn't even really real. This could be a not bad death from Sion. Even if he dies, depending on how that fight played out, if they focus down Sion and Darius is there doing auto attack, Sion passive could go crazy there. Oh, jeez. Wait, hold on, though. Does she get out? No, there's no way. Boom. Ryze is back. Oh, he's not going to be able to do enough. It's not going to be enough. The Ryze is walking in the path of mastery. He has no mana. He doesn't have enough mana to actually get there. What are you doing? You're all attacking the minion, brother. Come on. That's unfortunate. A series of unfortunate misclicks. This Rek'Sai is desperate for her, but she's only level 4. Not going to have the ulti up there. Not, what's it called? The Void Rush. Not going to have the Void Rush. I mean, Mastery back to business. We're going to jump on those Void Grubs. Makes things happen there. I really want to be focusing on bot lane a lot here. TP coming in mid, but I mean when the fiesta happens and the Benny Hill music starts playing, you kind of just have to like roll the punches and see what happens. As a reminder, we all know this if you're a regular viewer of this channel, we're not here to laugh at, we're here to laugh with. This is like a big proponent of this channel and with the Iron Spectators. None of this is malicious. We always make these, everybody makes these plays. I don't care who you are, unless you're challenger, pro player, unless you're literally Faker, and I don't know if he watches the channel all that regularly anymore, of course. We you know, we're here to see yourselves in the plays and laugh at the things, because you maybe don't have shadow play and you maybe not interested in capturing your worst moments, which is a shame, because I think we all need to laugh at each other, ourselves a little bit more in this life. But still, I just love wacky picks. I love fiestas. And so far with the Korean server, I've had a thoroughly great time of watching it all unfold. Now, Sion, is this the play? Now, hold on though. We have a right. Okay, I feel like that could have been a kill. The W landed from the Senna, got a double root down. As Sion died, great potential for like the passive to do numbers here and not make that as much of an int as it actually was. But that was a bit of an int, man. I don't know if that was maybe like a rage play from the previous time when he died mid, when Rek'Sai like went under the tower, or I got no idea. Quite frankly. That being said though, the exhaustive Ashe actually doing a little bit of work there onto the Master E, just like cutting him down a little bit in his place. I was maybe a little bit skeptical. It's like when you see like a Lux running TP, and you're kind of like, how often do you expect to be within exhaust range, you know? Because realistically, you should be playing it like a little bit further back. You shouldn't really be necessarily in range of getting in an exhaust, like into exhaust somebody. But then obviously these things happen. You're playing with champions like Master Yi, or maybe with like Morgana. You got maybe a bit more chance of like a melee getting on top of you. Now, this would be great if anybody helped like Sion. I was pretty convinced that Sion had this one unlocked, and to his credit, he did make it happen. That being said, now that I'm looking at Ryze's HP and his mana, not really necessarily an option for him. He's kind of tuckered himself out. I mean, that's just like the Ryze like mantra, man. You QE, 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 then you have 0 mana, and then you realm warp yourself into the enemy fountain, and that's just how it goes. I'll be curious to see like the damage charts at this point in the game already, though. I feel like how much 1k gold? You need ability haste on this for sure. The base damage on your W is actually pretty solid. Golden lethality, Ashe support as well, I think is like a good time. Just because like your W actually does a lot of damage. It's on a really low cooldown. You can actually pepper people with damage fairly regularly, and it's great fun. I love the build. Great ulti for team fights. I've never ever been like, oh no, Ashe ulti, I hate it. Okay, what is going on, bro? Why is he doing this? Ooh, that was like a nice little Caitlyn flash from the Ashe there. He's just taking minions, bro. It's just Korean Baus, man. It's Korean Baus FFS, man. He's like, this is a good death. He is implementing Korean Baus in law as we speak. He got 100 gold from the minions, therefore it was worth it. Now, is he going to have the actual damage? Oh, he is going to have the damage effort to break that down. Smolder ulti completely whiffs it. That being said, though, this is unfortunate, man. This is the second time that Sion has bing-bonged it down bot lane and absolutely binned a fight that was more than winnable, or like more than manageable. Bot lane, I mean, as it stands, are like doing fine, you know? They're kind of 0 for 0 as far as it goes. Obviously, Master Yi, like, they have to go. They had to go on that. Sion's committed to it. Like, they had to make something happen there, because otherwise, he's just dying for 0, right? He at least got a kill. But then, in making that play and being forced, like, held hostage at gunpoint to make that play, because either that or Sion was gonna be slamming into a tower, like the Juggernaut. Master Yi manages to loop in and get on, you know, Ashe when she's completely out of ulti, doesn't have W up, no exhaust up. Like, we've got heal down on Senna as well, which is a pretty bad situation all around. Unfortunate, but but I still like Red Side's chances. People love diving in this game, man. Just this particular game. It feels like it's almost like a badge of honor, like a flex upon another player, you know? We all know that, like, mechanics is like a big part of like Korean culture when it's revolving around League of Legends, and like individual skill supersedes game, not necessarily knowledge, but like macro play and everything outside of like being just good at piloting a champion. But like, is it like a badge of honor to be like, I'm so much better than you that I killed you under your tower, like when I probably shouldn't have? Like, because I'm seeing like a lot of them, like a lot of people just walking it under towers, man. I don't know how Rise got in that position, by the way. How did Morgana get behind him? How did he manage to get cut off from his own? Because he realm warped into the enemy tower. Excellent. Yes. The plan. Yes, Rise. Continue the plan. Here comes Sion. Actually, really good ulti. Held it a little bit too long there. Gonna get hit with a Q. Not able to pick it up. So close to being absolutely juiced. Rise is question mark pinging, bro. Shut up, man. Listen, Mega Man, we don't need to hear it from you right now, because, like, let's be real. You realm warped into the enemy fountain, bro. Like, you might as well have. Got TP coming mid. Rise is there to help push the wave out. They're question mark pinging him a lot. Question mark pinging the sign. Not a happy chappy. But that being said, like, it's not all that big a deal. Meanwhile, we got a two-man coming in on top side right now. The Rek'Sai's got Sunfire Cape first sight. She's actually, like, kind of tanky. That being said, how does Darius manage to make this work? Q doesn't hit anybody. He's gonna get knocked up. Wait, what? He killed Master Yi. Excuse me? I really didn't think that would actually kill him. I mean, the W did a lot of damage. And now that I mean, like 3-level difference potentially is a difference maker there, I suppose. Dude, she's mad, man. She had Void Rush coming up. She's going for it, by the way. She's gonna try and hit Q, maybe. Missed it completely. She's gonna dive it. There's no way she doesn't dive it. She's just going to dive it. Like, it's gonna happen. I don't care how. She's gonna either try and burrow, get another Q down here. If she hits the Q, she's in. You hit it. You hit it. But you gotta position yourself in range. Just go in. If you're gonna do it, you go in. Yeah, there we go. Boom, Void Break. Because now you've taken like a little bit too much damage. Okay, you're safe, but like, jeez, you have a Sunfire Cape, man. Like, relax, dude. Just get in there, because you're gonna drop Terraraco anyway. So you may as well just get in there and make something happen. There was a fight that happened bot lane, and if I'm not mistaken, it would appear that Sion has walked his ass under a tower again. Excellent. He did get a pick though. He did get a kill at the very least. I mean, I say he got a kill, he got a pick. Kind of just like last hit something that Senna was killing, to be clear, but. What are you gonna do? What's he going for, man? Hershey's Shard? Pickaxe? What is bro cooking on this one? Let's find out. There we go. We got the Hex Tech Alternator. Not a bad first pickup for, if you're gonna go AP Ashe, you might as well go something that gives like a solid amount of damage just for the privilege of hitting an ability. If nothing else scales with AP, at the very least you're getting 65 free damage on every single W you hit when it comes off cooldown. Ooh, hit him off the pass. Bosh. Nice. Okay, actually good ulti. Like, curved it in there. Maybe could have used a little bit of reverse psychology. Master probably could have just done with like running around instead of going for the plan. He fell straight into the scholars, mate. Okay, Ashe Arrow comes out. Don't really know to what end, of course. It's not really like there's anything up for grabs here. You know, like both kind of full HP. You've got like a big minion wave to have to get through. Bunch of like traps thrown about. I mean, they're all kind of like in the same place, but at the same time, you know, it's a bit weird. Dude, honestly, I'm gonna be real here. Rek'Sai, oh, misses the Q. He's putting up a pretty solid. Rek'Sai's putting up a very solid fight. And in fact, they're 3-1. This is, I don't ulti either. All they have is a Sunfire Cape versus Trinity Force Darius, and they managed to make it happen. Now, a bit cut off here. She's gonna burrow through, see what she make cook. Rise has already given up. He's already like, well, I'm not getting that kill. Question is, we have Void Rush up now. Does she go for it? Does she try and make it happen? She's coming in. Spell Show comes out. Oh, Oh, but is that gonna be enough? No, she void rushes straight into the tower. Takes one tower shot, and that's gonna be Rise getting a kill off of that. Okay, that's actually shutdown gold as well. I mean, how much was that? 700 Gs off of that bad boy is really nothing to sniff at. That being said, though, is he gonna do anything with it? Let's be real here. Who knows? Oh, Master Yi using that to dodge the W there. Now, what does Ashe do in this situation? Highlander's still up, not gonna be able to slow him, which is like the one single tool that Ashe is supposed to have at her disposal. You know what I mean? When you're playing Ashe support, the one thing you want to be doing is pressing W, slowing people, and being annoying. That's it. Just be as annoying as you possibly can. And when you can't do that, things are bad, man. Probably, unironically, Ashe support win rate goes down when people use the runes correctly and add that little like rune that gives you like 12% like slow and tenacity. That could have been a deadly, dirty little wombo combo there if the crystalline arrow plus the ulti from Sion, the unstoppable onslaught, come in at the same time. Both miss, but you know what, man? Respect, because the thought was there. He's going for it again. He does at the very least manage to get that kill, but Jesus, man, he's like, he's just going for it, man. He's just going for it. Oh, one last auto attack onto that Caitlyn there. I mean, to be fair, this fight seems to have gone actually exceptionally well. We trade 1 for 2, and like we're now pushing down the tower a little bit here. Granted, Morgana is probably going to be able to get this tower on mid side as well. But if Masu makes a mistake, makes a misstep, which he has done now, Meditate's not going to be able to save him, and we're going to be able to pick up a tower for red side on bottom. Meanwhile, blue side trading for the red tower in mid lane as well. It's a mess, let's be real, but still. I don't know, and it seems like another fight happened up on top side there again between Darius and Rek'Sai. Seems like it went on for ages, man. It's like a 45-second fight. Here we go. Knock up, get a Q, bit of damage. Darius Q comes out, gets a little bit of heal going. She's gonna try and run away. No knock up on that because we're on a cooldown here. Noxie and Gaiety comes down. It's not enough. Flash comes out though. But I mean, I think she's healing off of Burrow, right? She's healing off of like being in Burrow. Void, dude, that Void rush did a lot more damage than I would have ever expected it to do. What's base damage? 330 plus 30% missing health physical damage. Ooh, that's probably what did the trick. A bit nasty there. Right, well, we do have the upgrades on the support items for both Caitlyn and Ashe support right now. We're looking at... Oh, he went for Voltaic Cyclo Sword. I was wondering, is he going Storm Razor, man? Like, what is bro cooking right now? Yeah, Blood Song for Caitlyn, which makes the most sense for Caitlyn support, I suppose. And then we got Zazak's Realm Spike. Now, yeah, that works. Yeah, for sure, that does work, yeah. I was going to be like, is it only procced on magical damage? But no, that wouldn't... That would suck. That would be unfortunate. But no, any ability damage on a sort of short cooldown, right? 8 seconds plus 4% max health magic damage. Now that ain't nothing to sniff at. Granted, we don't have a tremendous amount of health stackers on the enemy side here, apart from maybe like Rek'Sai apparently, who's like possibly going Titanic off of Sunfire Cape. She's gonna have like an extra like, I don't know, 800 maybe plus HP, bonus HP, so it could work. It could work for sure. It'd be like parlay that into like a Leandre's, go for like a burn build, or like, I don't know, Malignance maybe. I mean, let's just go for like Lichbane right now actually, which makes the least amount of sense, I would say, currently, based on the champion matchups. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. Spicy dodge, but that did a lot of damage. Holy moly. How is Sion cooking like this? Dear lord. Yeah, I feel like that doesn't... I mean, obviously, I think like Ashe outranges Smolder slightly, but he's like building normally. So you're generally, like speaking, not looking to take like a W into auto attack trade with him. You want to just be poking with W when you're out of range. And obviously, Caitlyn outranges Ashe. So if you're going in for like a W into auto attack, she's going to be able to turn and smack you. And if she's got like Stormies or Bloodsong, she's going to out damage you. So it feels like maybe Lichbane isn't necessary. Like if you must, right? All I'm saying is if you must go for AP Ashe support, gun to your head, and you have to like win a game of it, it feels like probably Lichbane isn't the first time you would want to go, if at all. You're looking for like, you maybe want to go for like Malignance, you want to go for, I mean, this is kind of, that was a bit strange. Like, Exhaust Flash down on Ashe. They're not doing any form of damage here, though. Double knock up. Void Rush is up. And she's getting some heals down off of the burrow as well. She's just tanking, man. They're smacking her, but she's tanking. She's just going to go for the Void Rush. She's getting a bit impatient, and that impatience is going to lead to her dying. Instead of just backing up, but she's getting permanently slowed there, so there wasn't really any major way. I mean, she could have probably tried to burrow away, get over a wall or something like that, but yeah, I mean, like, yeah, so like Malignance, you maybe go for that for the Crystalline Arrow, like resets a little bit more. I mean, you could go for like Leandries or something to like at least make it so that you're. I mean, does Leandries like proc on physical damage? It must do, right? Is it just ability damage? I guess like if that's not the case, then Leandries probably sucks. But you know what? I should probably look it up. Hold on, I need to look up Leandry's Anguish. Leandry's Anguish. Yeah, dealing ability damage burns enemies. Yeah, so that would probably be great as well if you so choose to go for that build. I mean, thinking of other items as well that you could maybe go. I mean, you could go for like I mean, you could go for like Mana Moon. I mean, I guess you could go Archangels, but I feel like Mana Moon is like great on champions like that as well. And like it makes your abilities do more damage anyway, and also you get some damage scaling off of it, so there's like nothing wrong with that whatsoever, right? Like your W actually scales off of it, but it's not like you're, you know, it's not playing into it as well. Like whenever you hit a W or whatever, you hit an ulti, you get that extra like little beep of damage that comes off of it, just for finishing it into Mura mana. That being said though, looking at the smolder trades already, it's tough, man. Senna not zigzagging. She's gonna get run down by the big dragon. They choose keeping their eyes at bay as well here. That being said, I don't know. Caitlyn's not really doing a tremendous amount of damage either. This is like a battle of the supports who can do less damage challenge, man. Good knock up from the Scion though. Ryze is realm warping it deep. I think Ashe accidentally got caught in that, but it may have kind of saved her life there because the Rek'Sai ends up getting stranded behind enemy lanes, bearing down the barrel of Darius, who's very angrily coming towards her because he's killed her like 4 times, or she's killed him like 4 times already. Ultimately, like a 3 for 0. Is that real? You know, like I'm trying to like dig deep into the machinations of like what I think Scion is doing, but he's like very much a wild card, which terrifies me. But at the same time, like some of the things that he's doing are like really good. Like some of his ultis, I'm like, that's perfect. Like you couldn't have played that better. That was great. Some of them I'm like, he must be doing this on purpose. Like, maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe he is. I have no idea. Maybe he's like, I'm going to troll my bot lane by ulting bot on repeat 3 times with no minions into the enemy tower and just see what happens. But who knows, bro? Who knows? Oh, Crystal went out really great. Apprehend. He's not even got a chance to react to that. Senna dropping the ulti as well, trying to support. Doesn't seem to be necessary. Caitlyn very narrowly managed to dodge the route as well from Senna. But Senna's walking it in way too deep here. You got 3 people surrounding her. She's walking herself straight into Morgana. Darius maybe trying to come and help here. It's not going to save her though. In a spot of bother here, Governor. Doesn't have the Noxie and Guillotine up just yet either to try and help. Gonna be Dark Bound once more. They're maintaining range so his Q doesn't come out and decimate them and heal them up again. Good spacing. Like, actually good spacing. Pretty good stuff, man. Wait, Scion died? What happened there? That must have been a very long fight. Well, maybe not. He's got Profane Hydra and Cycle Sword, so probably not that deep, actually. Rek'Sai is like surprisingly strong. He's got Stride Breaker now. I was wrong about the Titanic. I actually forgot that build's out there now. I mean, it still gives HP though. Yeah, but like 950 HP. It's very scary, Rek'Sai, man. The healing off of it is just. I did a video on a while back when it first came out, and like it was so broken. And I think they've nerfed it probably at this point, right? But it was so busted at the time. Like you just take bad trades as long as you don't die. You just Q minions, go burrowed, and you heal up like 200 HP. You just do that over and over again. If you get pushed into tower, you're like, cool, whatever. Auto attack some minions, get my Fury back up, burrow, heal up 200 HP, wait till I'm like good enough HP, take a bad trade again. Doesn't matter, because like if they got no way of healing you, you're gonna win the battle of attrition every single time. As long as you just don't stone cold kill you dead, you're chilling. And like the enemy mid laner I was against was like, this is so dumb. Why will you not lose HP? Like how do you keep healing up? I'm like, hey buddy, it's Riot Games, it ain't me. Sign ulti, unstoppable onslaught, boosh right into it, man. Bosh. Crystalline Arrow misses. Doesn't really seem to matter though. That being said, blue side pick up their 3rd dragon of the game at 23 minutes. 1 off soul. What is their soul for this game? It's going to be Mountain Dragon, which honestly doesn't seem all that bad. Mastery right clicks the Ashe to death here. Highlander still proc though, could be possible. He wants to go for it. He sees the Senna. Gonna dodge the root as well. Got Smolder Ollie coming in as well. Oh, it just narrowly isn't enough to catch the Senna just before she gets under the tower here. That being said though, Darius is in a little bit of trouble here. The Alpha Strike comes down, picks that up as well. It's a sad man. That was a really nice Smolder Ollie. He was trying to head up the Senna at the pass. Very nearly worked. That being said, Sion is just standing there, letting them bing bong him with damage, and he's zigzagging, but he survives somehow. But no, what the hell? He stands on a trap, man. He stands on a trap. He's got Axiom Arc now. He's full lethality. He's the Korean Baus enjoyer, man. I mean, dude, honestly, like, I know that she took a crystalline arrow there. I know she took that lane and she died under tower. But, like, the Caitlyn support was kind of out DPS in the Senna. She has more items on her, you know? Like, that, even just, like, that spike off of Blood Song is worth, like, a pretty penny, man. It's, like, the stats off of it that you get off of it, like, the damage you get off it, it's probably worth, like, 1k gold odds, I would say. Maybe slightly more. I don't really know. It's basically just a Sheen, so it's probably, like, 900 gold. But, I mean, Senna has only just finished her second item. Caitlyn probably very quickly nearing that as well. She's picked up, like, an Executioner's Call to try and reduce damage here. Not necessarily sure who that's for, except for maybe Senna, but, like, I don't know if, like, the Senna healing is all that scary that that's something you want to divulge into this early in the game. But, hey, listen, I'm not going to complain about somebody building anti-heal, even if it's a little bit too early. It's going to be staying there for the rest of the game. Master Yi is deep, bro. What the heck? I mean, that's all well and good, but how do you get yourself out of this situation? I mean, mid lane is pushed in, so you can go and get yourself out that way. He's doing alright, man. He's doing alright. He's still meditating, though. I would probably, like, evacuate the premises if I were you. This is dangerous, bro. You're scaring me, man. Stop it. You're scaring me. Okay, Darius is ignoring mid lane in favor of chasing down Master Yi. Brother, where are you going, man? Come on, bro. He sees him. He's not giving up on him. Yeah, you got the mod squad coming in behind, though, as well. You could end up running himself into an ambush here, because they want to get out, or they want to move towards bot lane. They want to rotate and try and take another tower. I mean, Sion is just duking it out. He's nowhere to be seen, and he's kind of, like, unfortunately, like, the powerhouse of this team. It's actually, like, setting up most of the engages that aren't Ashe always here. Lichbane has been completed, yeah, by the Ashe as well, which doesn't seem like it's really, I mean, 273 damage dealt to champions. Ah, man, I don't know, man. Maybe it would be different if, like, W applied, like, on hit effects or something like that. You'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? Makes a lot of sense. Just don't know if it's cooking as hard as it could be. I mean, it does give ability haste, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me, man. I just don't think you can give up something like when your champion's entire kit on that specific build is really just hinged upon being able to ulti regularly and, like, you know, getting as much ability haste as you possibly can so that you can just stun on repeat and, like, really lead a lot of these charges in the team fights. Like, it's tough to give up, like, a Malignance, man. It's tough to give up, I mean, even, like, Experimental Hexplate or something like that, or, like, Axiom Arc, or, like, I would respect it if she was just like, I'm gonna build everything that gives me ultimate haste, and that's how we're gonna do it. So that, like, makes some degree of sense to me. But Lichbane, when either you die on impact with half the enemy team, like their top and jungle will melt you to the ground, just disintegrate you if they touch you, into a bot lane that completely outranges you, or if you do get in range of them, will heavily outtrade you and, like, will make your one single auto attack of 155 damage not worth it under any circumstances. Tough pickup, bro. It's a tough pickup, man. I'd much more heavily respect something a little bit more in theme with, like, in keeping of the theme of, like, being super annoying, you know? Even a Rylai's, bro, and I know it doesn't work that way, man, but, like, still, you know? It makes more sense than a freaking Lichbane, you know? That's gonna be Brand Ashe for both sides here. We got TP coming in from Ryze, super duper late. Ashe did try our best to stop it with the crystalline arrow, but there's nobody there to make things happen. I mean, Sion's in their bot side jungle. Meanwhile, mid lane. You know what? Darius is kind of running a little bit of a train here. That being said, he is melting. Never mind. I take it back. Oh! Caitlyn damage is actually kind of spicy. Now, Senna, you have gone way too deep here. That being said, you still do manage to get it picked up here. That was almost real juicy, man. That was almost a juicy one. Ashe is in a spot of bother. As I say, like, Rek'Sai will just disintegrate her if if she manages to get on top of the Ashe here. Sion's really just confusing me, man. Come on, man. The Rek'Sai wants her. I don't think she's gonna give her up. I don't know if she will. Oh, okay. She's giving up the Ashe. We got Soul up now. Get fight for Soul here. I honestly think both teams lost that fight, if I'm honest. Now, I think, well, yeah, I mean, Bullseye can just go for this, right? He always towards top side to get the wave. It's just, yep. It's Senna is pinging for Mountain Dragon. Sion simply does not care. He is topside, and that is that. So, unless they get a miraculous steal out of this, which I sincerely doubt, given the proximity of Sion to the objective, it's going to be Baron, and it's going to be Soul get picked up for blue side here, which is not an insurmountable amount of like things to deal with here. I mean, if Senna gets enough souls and gets rocking and rolling to that point in the game, she got 76 souls. She's gonna be able to like one-shot people from off screen regardless, right? But I don't know if we've got that kind of time on our hands, you know. Dart binding. You know, I've really not seen Morgana do like a lot this game, so to speak. But like, you really can't complain about just CC. Getting picks, like perfect pick champion. Now Smolder making a bit of a brave maneuver there, but it seems to be able to be happening here. It seems to be able to do it. I mean, he's 2-2-5 right now. He's got the Elder buff going for him. We've got a team here that are right where they want to be as far as the team is concerned. Like Master Yi outputting a lot of damage, a very scary threat. Caitlyn kind of slippery, able to deal a decent amount of long-range damage as well. Smolder is at that 2-5 sweet spot where he's just going to be doing a lot of burn damage. He's going to be a little bit harder to deal with, especially when those always come down from miles away. And you know what, man? Like, Red side have an uncooperative jungler. He's currently mid lane trying to get, like, the tower. Meanwhile, they're staring down the barrel of... And then, like, a Nexus Tower falling, man. It seems like this is probably going to be the end of the game. Ashe picked up Storm Surge second, which I will argue does not make a tremendous amount of sense to me either. Because, like, realistically, you're not going to be able to do that 35% of their max HP in 3 seconds on this build as easy as you would think that you would be able to do that. I just don't see it happening, which is tough, man. I don't know. Ryze got 10 stacks of Rod of Ages. I feel like 10 stacks, going Rod of Ages and Archangels is, like, maybe trolling a little bit. Like, you're kind of, like, literally just saying, I'm not going to be useful until, like, 25-30 minutes into this game. Maybe even less, maybe even more. I don't know. I mean, beyond that, I mean, the Rek'Sai was cooking, man. Rek'Sai was cooking. And the Master Yi was where he needed to be quite a lot of the time. Sion has almost 300 CS. This is the same as the Malphite jungle video that we saw. Just like an insane amount of CS picked up from these junglers, but like they're not playing the game. Like they're just running around from lane to lane picking up CS at the behest of, like, you know, or at the question mark pings of their teammates. Anyway, that was a good game. I think the build could probably use some work. The AP Ashe build, I think it could probably use some cooking. This person does play this like a decent amount though. The previous game, they were in the same build, Storm Surge. It looks like they go Rabadon's Death Cap into Void Staff after they finish after you finish Storm Surge. I don't know. They also like play some Teemo. What I will say is they build Malignance on Malphite, but not on Ashe. It's very strange. Very similar always, kind of, in a way. Big engage always that Malignance can maybe get a little bit of use out of. They do not build Renekton as the Wizard Lizard though. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like this is their pocket pick for bot lane. I mean, it seems like they also have a chance. They go Cosmic Drive or Zhonya's Hourglass. Zhonya's Hourglass I understand a little bit more than Lichbane, but it seems like every single game they rush Lichbane. But like looking at the numbers of like how much damage they're doing or like how much they're supporting it, it really doesn't. I mean, granted, one of the games the Ashe did more damage than an Ezreal support. Actually did top damage of their team, but they did lose. You could do so much more with lethality. Makes me want to play more lethality Ashe support. Anyway, sorry for the rant at the end there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did appreciate it or did like it at any point, there's a like button specifically designed to let me know that. You can subscribe to the channel for more like Iron Spectates in Korea and other regions. And make sure you check out Shop Psycho as well, which is their clothing store, which me and my partner Maisie run, for some cool threads, bro. I'd really appreciate any of the support. And take care. I'll see you next time.